No intro. Just a powwow.
Just a pow.
Dude, I think ICE is raiding your apartment right now, complex. By the
ICE?
way, yeah. Sorry it took me this long to mention that. But there's some activity going on down in the old parking lot.
Really? Like,
Well, I saw sirens and heard whistles, and usually, usually that means one thing. So I don't know what's going on, but I do know what I do know.
Trying to get some people out.
Yeah, well, I know what part of town we're in.
Yeah.
I see the people that come in. I see your neighbors.
Yeah, dude. We have a diverse group of neighbors.
I also see you're one of them half Hispanics, isn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So do you?
Yeah.
Do you? If you were down in like the southern parts, Arizona and whatnot, do you feel like you would be a little categorized?
No, because like as soon as someone because like you can look at me and be like,
you have a conquistador build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go, what is he? And then it's mainly my last name has gotten me into any sort of like.
Right.
Oh, you like when I played soccer, they would like read my name out and they'd be like Dalen Tomas Mendoza.
This is an office name, not a lawn name.
Yeah, right. I definitely have office body. I don't have worker body.
You have conquistador build, conquistador hair. You look like you discovered the road to El Dorado.
Yeah, like I was in the Panama Canals before I discovered it.
Easily, dude.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
I don't know what those people eat, but you were eating that stuff.
That's a good question. I wonder what the fuck. A
We
lot
got
of
a 23andMe, at Dale. You kind of look. I guarantee you come from Pharaoh lineage. Maybe not a successful empire.
I have. This is the claim to fame for my family lineage. We all go back to Ana de Mendoza from Portugal, and she was the first concubine of King George or some shit like that.
Is concubine not a sex thing?
No, it's a sex thing.
Okay.
yeah.
Because I was like,
so
what
my
the hell?
my great grandmother was just the king's whore, and that's like my family's like, what's up?
The equivalent of the king's whore now is just the first lady.
Yeah.
Shouts to Jill Biden. The king's whore.
King's whore.
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, but this would be like if Joe Biden, had Jill Biden, but then on the side he had a bunch of side pieces. Everyone knew.
Yeah.
Like everyone knew that King, whatever the fuck his name was.
So unfortunately, this is more of a Jackie Kennedy situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is she's
my queen, by the way.
my
My fucking queen.
My great grandmother is basically Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, you're essentially
Getting pieced up by the
you're
king.
pretty much boys with Lou Gehrig. Was it Lou Gehrig? No, Joe DiMaggio. One of those fellas. They were all horse-faced fucking... Dude, what happened to that? Why back in the day were athletes just ugly Irishmen that were just drunk beer? I mean, Babe, we've gone over this on... Mickey Mantle, I think, was a piece. Can we get some data on that?
Yeah, he was the hot one. It was
Okay.
Mickey Mantle was hot, but then
Hot guy name.
Babe Ruth was ugly as fuck.
Yeah, he was disgusting.
Babe
They're all-
he looks like he'd be my uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a big cookout guy.
I look like I'd be asking him to pass the gravy on Thanksgiving, dude. That's what Babe
And he
Ruth
goes,
looks like.
fuck no.
Joe, yeah.
This is my... Get
Joe-
your own bowl.
Joe DiMaggio looks like one of those guys if you drive through New Jersey who pumps the gas for you.
Dude.
That's what Joe DiMaggio looks like.
And you
Not a
go,
good-looking guy. And
Hey,
he
man,
was,
what's your name? He goes, Joe DiMaggio.
yeah, I used to be.
Yeah.
But he also was banging out Marilyn.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man. So
I've thought about it
horse
recently.
face, horse cock, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that translate?
I'd assume, like, I knew a couple of, like, guys from high school, and they were, like, they're known as, like, the somewhat ugly horse-looking dudes, but they
Yeah.
always had huge fat cocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boy, could they gallop.
Yeah, dude. They had, those stallion legs.
Too hot to trot.
Yeah, we're really just literally talking about horses at this point now.
Yeah, dude. I feel like we should go out to the pastures, man. You ever feed a horse a sugar cube? You do that one time, and it's like Mr. Hands was onto something, dude. No,
They're gentle
but,
creatures.
Were we going anywhere with that one? I can't think further back than 15 seconds these days. So
Yeah, I know. You've been
what do
real
we-
spacey, dude.
what do we
you
loop
think is
around
the
on?
impetus of this?
Dude, I think maybe it's the aliens coming, dude. I think maybe they've tapped me. I think maybe they've probed me.
So you're saying that they're like trying to take control of you, but you're like,
I think they see me as clearly as a guy. I don't have the answers. They know that.
yeah,
I can't lead them to anything. They know that. They also know I can be bought.
right.
And they do need some Earthlings.
Yes.
They're going to.
They're going to. You definitely,
Here's
yeah.
the thing, but I have a long a long play plan to do a double agent for these UFOs and really just collect data for us and just hit them where it hurts.
Yeah, because you're a former, servant of the military. You're a former servant of the United States of America.
Dude, you know what I'm saying? I think
So
I
it
can get
runs
a
in your blood.
top secret clearance. And
Yeah.
here's the thing. I think, did you see that? 2 more UFO sightings?
2 more?
2 more, dude. This was
Yeah.
official whistleblower. You saw this, Brandon? There was a press conference.
Yeah.
It was David Grudge, who I probably said his name wrong. He was the guy that worked.
That was
I don't really. He's some Air Force
guy?
high up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's Commander Graves, who's the dude that saw the saucer.
Yes.
He was on Rogan. And then the Commander Fravor, who saw the Tic Tac, he was on Rogan. These guys saw those things a million times every
Right.
day when they're out on that deployment. Now we have more footage. My thing is, they've been visiting us for so long now.
Yeah.
There's ancient recoveries, and a lot of this you got to talk about. You got to buy into the bullshit too.
Yeah.
I obviously know
There's
there's
a
some
tiny
holes in
leap
this.
of faith that you have to take with some of this
Yeah,
stuff, but
yeah.
I'm willing to take that leap.
I discuss it like it's all true, knowing that it's probably there's some real fucking holes here.
My thing was there's got to be something else going on now that they're like, all right, aliens, something else has to be going on, so where they're trying to divert us,
I just why is it a bad thing that somebody else wants to come and visit us? What if they integrate? Dude? What if they create opportunities?
I
Business.
think it's the idea that what happened when Europeans were coming to visit. We didn't do anything
Dude,
that
all right,
awesome.
well, Dale-
we didn't integrate.
Dale, if you
we
start
didn't do
comparing these
anything
aliens,
positive.
if you start comparing these aliens to
Yes.
Europeans, that's a bad start for us.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
You need to have a more open mind. They're not that disgusting.
I would hope that they wouldn't be, but we have history books for a reason, dude.
Yeah, well, hopefully, if they're going to go with the Europeans, they go to England because that's a World War winner.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they know which side to choose. Over
Yeah,
there.
but England's boring, dude. What are they gonna do?
Boring
there?
and a little.
It's ugly.
I don't want to say gay, but a little
Yeah.
gay. I got no data to back that up.
I would reckon that America is more gay than England at this point.
I would say France takes the cake, though, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I
We
mean,
can all
this
agree
is-
on that.
Yes.
And you combine those two, and that's just Canada.
I guess so.
Right.
That is French America.
But they're the least gay, in my opinion.
I think they're kind of just
Canadians are quite you know what?
I don't know if
Canadians
they're
are manly.
sexual beings though.
Yeah,
I don't see a Canadian person as a really
Right.
in tune
Well,
with their
different
sexuality.
Things, Different things get them going, like a nice maple tree,
Right.
Or a moose.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude!
You
They
know.
see a moose, they come.
They see some ice fishing. They see a frozen lake.
Dude.
That gets them going. Dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some puck. You see a little puck getting played.
Ooh.
Hey, you want to throw gloves? They
Ooh.
also have potty mouths, but they're so polite. Fuck you fucking cunt. Say
Yeah.
hello to your mother.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like
that was
so.
almost Irish. That was
That's
close,
another.
that
I
was
mean,
close.
it's all kind of the same. You go further back enough.
Pretty much anything outside of America is just the same, really.
Here's what I was getting at, though, dude.
Yeah.
What if the aliens come and integrate, and the UFOs join forces with the UFC and create a league where trans people can beat the piss out of aliens?
I have no problem with that.
I mean, that's obviously how we would pitch it. They would get their
Yeah.
shit rocked.
Because also we're not.
You don't want that penis? Boom, laser beam.
If they have
Dog.
such high technology, physically, they probably don't have to be that developed,
Well, no, all
So,
accounts, they're blobs.
Right.
All accounts. These
Yeah,
guys, they're blobs. That's
they're
why
basically the Wall-E guys, people hovering in their
Dude,
fucking chairs.
all they can do is visit. I mean, once they get here, I don't think they can
can't do
roam.
any
They can't
damage.
roam about. I mean, I'm sure these laser beams could fuck us up pretty good, but they can't roam around. They can't do nothing.
It really would be funny if it was just because people are saying that these are just humans from the far, far future.
That's a theory. That's a Graham Hancock theory.
Yeah, I like that because also it would just be those fat Wall-E people that are having their chair jerk them off and just they just float around and just
Yeah.
they just are coming all the time. They're just whoa, this was cool.
No, exactly.
You
I mean,
know?
that's pretty much what it is. and
Maybe
they're
it's
just-
tourism for
There's a theory that it was at one point a human that was able to tap all access of their
Yeah.
brain,
Oh,
where you
dude.
no longer need the physical attributes.
Have you ever heard of Dr. Greer? This guy, he basically
As a dude who lost his hand, Doctor Strange. So, go on.
different guys, kind of similar stories though. Dr. Greer's this guy. He's basically says that you can contact aliens through your spiritual being. So the more connected you are to your spiritual soul, which is your just true inner self or whatever, I didn't actually read this. I did try this, by the way.
I have no Bluetooth compatibility there. Dude.
You don't think so?
I mean, my soul. I mean, I'm just not connected.
Right.
There's been points where I have been.
Okay.
But you swim around it.
Yeah.
You swim around.
No,
the
it
center
comes
of the
and
soul.
goes. But like he's saying, if you're really in tune with like you're chanting, doing like your meditations. If you can meditate and you focus on contacting some outward like interdimensional being, they will come to you. So they do these group sessions where they have like 20, 30 people, and you have to be vetted by this guy that you're not just going to be like an asshole and like trying to ruin their time. Oh, it's a cult. It's cool.
Yeah.
But they have some really
He has
cool
to fuck
pictures.
your wife first, but I swear after that, dude, it's
Dude,
totally
you can
normal.
fuck my wife as long as I get to see an alien. Fuck her. I don't
That's
care.
the guy who gets his wife fucked and then never sees
Yeah.
an alien. That's the classic
Yeah.
case
Yeah.
of the guy who gets his wife fucked for no reason.
Duh, hey,
Wait, but the alien.
how many more people could I go out and marry? A ton. How many more times am I going to see an alien?
Yeah.
Maybe never.
Dale, but I'm in the.
I fuck my wife. I want to see this guy.
I guess that you even embodied the accent of a person that would talk like that. And I stand in the camp. Show me a little evidence before you stick your cock in my wife's pussy.
See, I'm a leap of faith guy. I go, hey, you said you can do it. Let's put the cock in her. We'll find the aliens later.
You're such a liar.
Why?
You're just such a liar.
You don't think I would let a guy fuck my wife?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I
I
don't want
really
to put
wouldn't.
you on blast, but you don't do well with Sharon, you know? So
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very true. I do get very
territorial.
territorial is the word. Yeah. I get the monkey blood comes in me. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go, no, I fuck her, not you.
You just throw your dung at her.
In a metaphorical way, sure.
Why do we only call poop dung when referring to it being thrown by a monkey? Or
Poop dung.
is this?
We should bring it back.
Is that a little
Dung?
too narrow?
Like if I take a shit, it's not dung.
Have you ever called it that?
No.
Has anybody ever called your poop dung? Have
No.
you ever heard the word dung?
Yeah.
What is it usually referred to?
Like a beetle.
Okay.
That's what I thought too. Dung
A dung
beetle.
beetle. That's
They
a beetle
roll
that's
balls
born
of
out of
shit.
poop. Is that
And
right?
and it rolls a ball of shit and gives it to its mate. It's like, here you go. Here's a big ball of shit, and then
Hey,
they
babe.
lay shit babies.
Here you go, babe.
I don't know if you guys watched.
Will the Johnsons have much bigger shit?
I don't know if you guys saw ESPN Top 10, dude, but Cardi B, fucking Roger
Oh.
Clemens the microphone at this woman's forehead.
Wait, what happened?
Dude, this ratchet ass hoe fucking
Okay.
barrels her way to the front of a Cardi B concert and just throws her drink on Cardi B.
Wow.
Cardi B doesn't think twice, dude. She shakes off the changeup, goes straight to the fastball, four seam. Can we pull it? I don't know if we have that capability.
Yeah.
Here.
I mean, you're gonna have to pull it up on
Yeah,
your
yeah, I'll
phone.
pull it up.
Either
I'll
way, I'm
pull it
hooked
up.
up over here. I can't flip
But
anything.
my God, dude.
Cardi
gets
Cardi
yeeted.
B's that bitch.
Dude, it was like the best first pitch I've seen a celebrity throw.
Dude, since George Bush 9/11,
Yeah.
that was the best one I've ever seen. Oh my God, dude! Wait till you see.
I don't
this,
think I've
Dan.
seen George Bush's first pitch.
Okay,
It was a
well,
good pitch. Are
That's
you
that's
serious?
hold on. That's a statement that should get you deported. My God.
I
Yeah.
really like George Bush now.
It's after 9/11.
he's
It's
a goofball.
epic, dude.
Yeah, it's like a week after 9/11. They
It's
stopped
the
baseball.
first game back.
Obviously, dude. We're coming up on October. We're coming up on playoffs.
It's so funny that was like such an important moment in American culture. The first game back. The man who did it
And
all.
yeah, the guy who threw a. Remember when he threw a baseball after our buildings
God
got blown
damn
up?
it, that's a patriot.
I mean, same thing though. If there was that in England, they'd be like, and when Harry Kane struck that goal in, oh my goodness.
Look at that. Boom! Bounced right off her dome.
Wait, she
Here,
threw
we'll
the
run it back.
microphone?
We'll run it back. So that's the girl that throws it.
Oh,
Dude, you see the microphone
Hell yeah.
bounce off her dome, dude.
wow. She really didn't think twice to throw the microphone. That she's like, I mean, that's her whole thing.
Yeah,
She just was like, all right, everything done, die.
dude. I mean, she's
I get it though. She's just another.
She's a stripper from Queens.
Right.
What do you?
She used
what
to
do you
like.
think's
She used to
happening?
drug people and rob them after, right?
Dude, that's my
That's
favorite.
That's a
type.
real
Yeah.
cool.
Cardi B, right now, is my top 5 favorite Americans,
Yeah.
easily.
She is like she
I-
embodies American.
God damn, I love
yeah.
Cardi B.
Matty, who
American
do
excellence.
you think your top 5 is? Like a loose top 5? Because obviously you're not prepared. You might forget some.
Pretty
But
good.
right now for you,
This is a good conversation piece. Dead or alive, because that's
Dead or
important.
alive, best Americans.
well, right now I feel like they should. Actually, you could be a fan of a dead person. Yeah, for you right now, who out of dead and alive? Because I know this is for JFK.
JFK and Bobby's up there too.
Okay.
Jack and Bobby.
Dude, He's pretty sweet,
I
right?
love not the one with the throat thing.
Oh, dude, the throat guy.
His dad.
His dad. I don't know much about Bobby other than that he died in he got shot.
If we had more time, I'd put you on game.
Yeah.
But I needed 3 hours at least to get started.
All right.
But no, we'll do a live. I think we should do the current. Let's rank the current best. We can do this together. Let's maybe make it together.
Brainstorm.
So I'm putting Cardi B. Do you agree with that one?
I think she's an epitome of American excellence and the American dream.
Now we have
She's
to
gotta
really
go up
consider who's on the rise. Like someone to look at that I'm not saying has been invited in yet, but someone to look at, Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
Someone to review.
I mean,
why'd you say his name like that?
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
Stay behind the booth, dude.
Yeah.
You stay behind the booth over there.
So I would think that he is on an astronomical rise because he has done what many of great Americans have done, has stole culture and made it pretty good.
Can we put a group in?
Huh?
Can we put like a group?
You want white rappers?
No, I want like a group as like not one, but a group.
Ethnicity or group?
No, like as one of the top 5, the gang from It's Always Sunny.
Oh,
you were gonna say the gays,
The gays.
which they can at least come and hang out.
I do have an argument for the gays because they're fighting for freedom more than anyone else.
But give me a gay. I want a gay.
Just one gay?
Give me the top gay right now.
The top gay. Oh, that's a hard one.
You know who's one of the most respected? Jim Parsons. Sheldon.
Sheldon's gay. You're
Sheldon's
right.
gay.
Yeah.
Sheldon's
Forgot about
gay.
that.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Tim Dillon,
Dude,
great gay.
Tim
Dillon, but my top gay. What are you talking about?
Actually,
Yeah, he's
that's my top gay.
Okay, he's top gay.
Yeah.
So he's in. He's top 5 Americans
gay.
right now. We got Tim Dillon and Cardi B, dude.
Yeah.
Set the table. Set the table. It's what a
They'd
dinner
have a
party.
great conversation too.
Bro,
That'd be a
give me
great
give me a
time.
5-hour podcast with
Yeah,
Tim
yeah.
Dillon, Cardi B.
That would be a great dinner table talk.
All right,
think
so
Ted
we're really
Lasso.
Ted. Okay.
It's an American treasure.
Sudeikis.
Sure.
Yeah, Sudeikis. I guess. Yeah, we're taking.
I think
we'll take-
Sudeikis-
As Ted.
as Ted Lasso though, because
Yes.
otherwise,
Yeah.
not just.
I mean, he's
Jason.
single-handedly like bringing soccer into American culture.
Yeah.
So yes, that is.
What
that
a
is good
hero.
one. Yeah. Whatever, dude. You didn't see the first Messi game? You didn't see David Beckham in fucking tears?
No.
No? It
was
was pretty
awesome.
incredible.
Truth be told, no.
Dude, right now, Inter Miami is the most followed Instagram page of any U.S. sporting team, any sport. So, like any NFL team, any baseball team, they are now the most famous American.
I can tell he so doesn't give a fuck.
He still doesn't care.
I'm just trying to think of I'm just looking for flop jokes. I'm just
Yeah.
looking for every angle on why I don't give a fuck.
Right, but eventually, but it won't be up to you. At some point, like
It's
your
not up to me
kids-
now. It's obviously more
your
popular.
kids- your
This is
kids'
a way.
Kids will all be soccer fans.
This is above me. Well, first
Yeah.
of all, like, if the way you're, I think we should call it football.
Yeah,
I think we should call it football.
Yeah.
Is that so crazy?
football.
Football.
Well,
Football.
we fucked up.
Yeah.
We should have called our football something different a long time ago,
Brown
unless
ball.
ours came first.
Ours
I don't
definitely-
think ours did.
If we can just call it pigskin, still, I think that'd be sweet.
That'd be dope. But having 2 footballs, my brain will melt.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
you have to say American football, and then you have to say.
Or we could call it football and football, which
Yeah, football.
Football.
But then
I mean,
there's-
that's literally the way to do it.
yeah.
I think that's like
football.
cultural appropriation.
Yeah, but that's what America's about. I don't know if you
Oh,
heard
yeah,
my
you're right.
thing earlier, but like we are the melting pot.
Yeah.
It's not, dude. It's your option to live wherever you want. If you make it to America, you can live anywhere else, right?
Dude,
Pretty
the
much.
The cultural appropriation argument, if you really want to get intense with it, can
Sure.
get fucking insane. Like you could say, then give every poor black person in poverty, give me their degree back.
Ooh.
Like,
Ooh, you're
cultural appropriation is not a real argument. Like, what are you talking about? There's no culture in America.
that
There's
was a bold first one out. I see where you're going.
What I'm saying is, it's a
Yes.
stupid argument to say like, oh, you mean I see something that's inspiring to me and I embody it, and you're saying
like
that I'm
it.
stealing it from a culture
like
that is in the same country as me,
Yeah.
speaking the same fucking language?
Yeah, like I can't fucking do kung fu.
You're saying we can't grow. You're saying you're segregating it. You're saying stay with your people.
Yes.
Be white. Go eat mayonnaise off your dick.
Because I
Yeah.
get it. I think America has started off as a country that wasn't just one person. I mean, it was Native Americans, but we kicked them out. So like now
We
it's
didn't
just,
kick them
you know,
out, dude. We kicked them in. We
we got it.
talking about.
Oh my
Get the fuck back there.
That's what someone was. Like, dude, these arguments can get crazy when you think about it. In the green
Stay
room
in
the other day,
Oklahoma.
someone was saying we need to give the Native Americans all the land back. That argument, are you saying we need to send the black people back then? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, we're in too deep now. You can't just tear down the nation.
This is kind of like a sandbox thing where it's like you can do whatever you want, like we're all doing our own thing. But if you want to like have a culture and like have it, go back to Japan, like
I do want to highlight
you know what I'm
real
saying?
quick.
Yeah.
The most embarrassing thing of being an American is what we did to the Native Americans. Like I'm not.
Pretty tough.
That one like actually hurts me.
I mean, the cool thing is that I'm not like my family wasn't here for that, so like
Slavery was
okay, I'm
pretty
not.
bad.
I don't feel guilty. Like,
slavery was pretty.
Slavery was pretty rough too.
Yeah,
Don't
slavery
forget
was
that
pretty
one.
rough, and my family was a part of that. So I
slavery was
apologize.
rough. Yeah. Okay.
Are we making a top 5 worst things?
I don't want to have
Top
I have
five
a
worst
pissing
things.
competition. Slavery was a bad one.
I think slavery, Native Americans, those are two. I mean, those are top.
I mean,
two.
I recently met a Native American man. Shout out to Gil of the Gila tribe. I was in the Gila National Forest doing wildland suppression with a wildland fire crew. It was like a veterans SAW module crew. And this guy took us into his house and he was like showing us a bunch of shit. And then he like broke down in tears. He was wearing like a headdress. He broke down in tears talking about how like these aren't reservations. These are prisoner of war camps. Like we can't fucking leave. Our school systems are fucked. Like our the food we get is fucked. We're in the middle of the desert. Like we could have set them up on the beach in San Diego, but we did not do that.
Right.
Like it's in the shittiest parts of the country.
Yeah. It would be interesting too to have like kind of like how the Amazon is, where if we left them kind of uncontacted, wouldn't that be wild? That like there would just be parts of America where you could walk in and there's wild humans still, and like you might get fucked up because like that's part of the Amazon for sure. Like,
Bro, you've never been to Atlanta.
If you
Wow.
I'm just saying wild humans. I can
Wild
see,
humans.
Maybe we have to clean that one up. I should have said a different city.
Yeah.
I realize I should have said a different city, but what I meant is that we have wild fucking humans in this
We do.
country.
I mean,
Not- but
Austin
not-
has wild humans, dog.
Austin would have been a fine
Yes.
example. I see how I
but
fucked
you're
up.
not walking up on tribe people that are like
Well, then-
shooting arrows at you and shit. Like these
Yeah.
are just actual human animals. Is
Dude,
what
I'm
it
going to
is.
get COVID,
That would
go
be
cough
sick.
on them, wipe out their whole tribe.
Yeah.
You want to fuck with me?
No, I mean that's exactly what would happen. But those tribes are protected in
I
like
swear this is just a regular
government.
blanket. It's
Yeah.
going to be soft, warm.
Boy.
Don't mind the stain.
That's why like all
Hit him
those.
with the Jeffrey Dahmer. It's just dish
Oh,
soap.
Is that wait? That's how he was getting people.
Oh, dude,
he was telling them to drink dish soap.
Yeah, dude.
No.
In the first scene, you saw Dahmer.
No, this motherfucker would watch it on the TV, and I
He would
just,
hide.
I'd walk out and be like,
Literally, he would put the
handle that
he would
stuff.
put the drugs in their beer and it would make a little ring and sometimes
But it was in like cups, like the plastic cups we have here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like just a plastic arcade coin cup type
yeah,
shit.
so he would pour, which is already like disgusting to look at for some
Yeah.
reason. But he would pour a beer in there, and then you would see the ring from the foam for the drugs.
Oh.
And if they would notice it, he would just say, "It's just dish soap," and they'd be like, "Okay, I'll drink it," and they just down the hatch. And we've talked like, "I'm not drinking the dish soap."
I mean, that's
Yeah.
a pretty good lie.
But I'm not. Again, you're gonna drink
I would
this.
drink
I'd be
it.
like, "Could I get a new cup, dog? Here, I'll go wash it. Don't worry." Also, leave my
Yeah.
beer in a can, you weirdo.
That's the thing is that you
was-
guys have like a bit of more of like practice being assertive. I would have just been like, oh no, that's okay.
Yeah, dude,
I
Dahmer
would
would've ate
I would have people pleased myself to
your-
get
Two
raped
things
and
in the
killed.
last 25 minutes. Two things I've learned about Dale. I can coax him into a cult,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
what were we just talking about?
Jeffrey
That you
Dahmer.
could definitely fucking kill
Could for
me
sure,
if I
I could
just
for sure rape and murder you. Yes.
Yeah.
and eat you.
Yes, because I'm a people pleaser, dude. So like, as long as you're happy with it, I'm happy with it. You know what I
That's
mean?
crazy.
I'm fucking like passed out and getting ready. And I'm like, how is it for you?
One more thing about the Dahmer, and then we'll move on because I feel like
am I good?
but one of the things that's so funny to me is they just chalked it up as him being like addicted to shiny things. Like yeah, this
Like
is
a
the
barracuda? What is this?
exactly.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What? What
He's-
does that even mean?
Because he says the guts, like he loves the way the guts like glisten.
Ew.
Yeah.
And they
Ew.
try and blame like his dad too. They're like, "Dude, his dad had him do taxidermy when he was like 9." So
That
that's
can't
why
be
he-
good for a kid.
Not great.
Yeah.
Stuffing
I
a
mean, that's
raccoon in the
pretty
kitchen,
tough.
yeah, that can't be the best.
Yeah,
you
that's
should be
not
you should be
good.
throwing the baseball in the backyard, not fucking ripping open a fox.
Well, also how much too that he was, dude, at like from like 13 to 18, he was just murdering animals, like blowing up frogs, murdering cats, and his parents knew, and they were just like, "Who else but Jeffrey?"
Oh my god.
So there were red flags, dude.
I
Jeffrey
mean-
Dahmer didn't need to happen.
Yeah, that's tough. I wish the CIA would have heard about that, so they can like get in
MK
on
Ultra.
something.
If only,
Goodbye.
if only a police officer showed up to the scene of the crime several times and could have stopped him.
Right.
That happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we're
In fact, they returned a victim to him.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
okay. I saw that part. The black
think they
dude,
put a
right?
little- yeah.
The Laotian. He was
The-
Laos.
He was a Laos.
Oh no, that guy.
He's
too.
from Laos.
That guy he got away.
Cops
But yeah,
just put a little bow on his head, just brought him back. Here you go, Jeff.
So
there was
there
like a little Asian kid. He was like 12 and he got away to like a black family, and they called the cops, and they were like, "Dude, this kid's like out of his mind because he'd already like fucked with his head and hit him in the head and shit." And then Jeffrey Dahmer just came out and was like, "Oh, that's my boyfriend. He's had too much to drink." And the cops like, "Ew, gay shit," and just gave him back. And that
That's-
was the end of
wow.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Even in the like several times the cops would be like, "Yo, show us these photos. It's just a bunch of faggy stuff. You don't want to look at that." And they're like, "Yeah, you're right. To keep it." And it's literally
Wow.
all of his victims' heads like just on the floor.
So like homophobia really like helped him get through. So really, he was-
homophobia and racism.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
'cause
so-
He was like living in the projects. He knew exactly what he was doing.
wow,
And
so
they
good.
wouldn't listen to like the black people around him would be like, "It smells like dead bodies," and they'd be like, "Shut
Hey,
up."
shout out to Glenda Cleveland.
Yeah.
See if I got that name right.
the
I
neighbor?
think I did. Yeah,
I
she's
think
the
I
one.
saw that part.
She literally, there's recordings of her calling the police, being like, "There's somebody getting murdered right on the other side of my wall."
It is Glenda
God,
Cleveland.
dude.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Glenda, a goat.
Is she still alive?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
She's a top American, I think.
Hey, let's reach out. Let's get her on the dogs.
Yeah, let's get her on the captain's dogs. And yeah, so she's a top American for sure.
Oh, Glenn. Hey, let's put
Top
Glenda
American.
in the mix, dude.
Yeah.
She stayed in the pocket, bro.
right.
Yeah.
She kept calling and she
she's-
didn't give
yeah.
up, right?
I think she ultimately is the reason why he got caught. But like,
Good.
also, I think she created a long line of holes in Milwaukee PD. But dude, it's insane. Like these cops that I think the cops that returned this guy we were talking about
Yeah.
ended up getting a meritorious like promotion, and like
Because they like
rewarded.
caught him in the end. Because in the end, one dude like is like, "This is weird," and it manages to escape and like runs in.
It's the first
to the
murder they
police.
showed.
That was the black dude, right?
Yeah,
The black,
yeah.
he's
Very
like
first
butt ass
scene.
naked
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
like fights him off and he gets out.
They end up
Yeah.
catching him because of that, and the cops just kind of stuck because they don't even
Right.
believe him. They're like, "All right, buddy, let's
Yeah.
go check it
All
out."
right, come on.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they didn't talk like that in Milwaukee.
No.
That would be funny if all cops, no matter where they're from, just all right, boy. Come on now, you go home.
Let's go get some donuts. That's what I think too. I think a little New
The
York.
new, yeah, NYPD.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny. As a kid, I thought NYPD just meant cops. I didn't realize it was New York Police Department.
Oh, I mean that's fair. My dad had a pair of sweats that says NYPD. He never served as a police officer and
Nice.
does not correct people when they walk up to him and be like, "Oh, how long were you on the force?"
No way.
Dude, he fucking leans right into it.
30 years.
He's like, you guys like me, we do it for the love of the game. It's not even. I just want to keep the streets safe. It's for you and your kids. It's like, Dad, you don't. Get,
I'm a public servant.
Dad, you're an insurance broker. What are you talking about?
That's so fucking awesome.
Yesterday was my year anniversary with my lovely lady.
Oh,
And
congrats.
we thank you. And we went to Sammy's Italian restaurant,
Sammy's.
West 6th Street. You familiar?
Actually, yes.
You've
yes,
seen it, I'm
I
sure.
have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool looking.
Fellas, first of all, raked up a tab. I mean, it's going to happen. You go into there and you just.
It's got $3 signs on Yelp. Oof.
Is that as far as it goes? 3?
4 is the max.
Oh, then what the fuck is 4? Because I had to take out a loan for that shit.
I went to. You ever been to Three Forks? That's like 4-star. Like steaks are like $200. and
Okay,
shit.
well.
That's just not. That's rich
Yeah.
people shit.
Yeah, shut
We've
up.
talked
Mom.
about this. There's a ceiling. There's a ceiling. A steak can only be so good, and it does not surpass $100.
I
This
mean,
place looks good.
Oh, dude, it's fantastic. So
It,
first of all, like
what's it
you
called?
go in there and you
Sam's
and
Italian-
Sammy's.
Sammy's.
Hey, Sammy's.
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 Sammy. Yeah, we'll get there. But anyways, you walk into a fancy restaurant like this, and you kind of feel like instantly every server's a peasant to me.
Yeah.
You know, like I walk in, I'm instantly like, I'm not like outside these doors. You and me are at the same level. I'll
Yeah.
help you out, bro. I'll
Sure,
give you a dollar
sure.
if you need it. Inside these doors, do not look me in the eye.
Wow.
No, but you know,
Yeah,
you
but-
kind of a little bit like.
But if you're at an expensive restaurant, you expect that kind of.
I'll say this: he came up and said, "Are you done with the bread?" I said, "Yes." Next time he came back, I said, "Let me get another basket of bread." Just because I
Wow.
could, you know, just because I fucking could, dude.
And he went back and he was like, "This guy's such a fucking asshole."
Doesn't
And
matter.
you're
Got-
like, well,
hey, that asshole got his bread.
see, that's the kind of assertiveness I need
But,
to learn. That was good.
Here's a thought I've developed in the last 12 hours. Italian calamari better than the seafood version. Like
Wow.
if you go to like a crab shack,
Yeah.
that shit is just fried, dude. You can have 3 and then you're thirsty. You
Yeah,
know? Are you a
yeah.
calamari guy? You don't.
I
Truth
had
be
ca-
told,
I've
I'm looking in
had
your eyes. You don't
calamari
look.
before.
You don't look too culinarily explorative.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay.
I like,
Basic
I like
bitch.
what I like, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I didn't like calamari before when I had tried it at seafood, and then I worked at an Italian restaurant and fell in love with it.
Yeah. It's like this is a lean cut of protein actually.
And it's got like
Yeah.
good, they got more like herbs and spices in the breading.
I like the
swear.
rounds. I don't like the tenties.
Oh fuck that! I'll leave a whole plate of those alone. Those are disgusting.
The tentacles.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah. I go with the rounds.
I thought that's what it was.
because the round is like a little. I just picture it's a headband on the squid.
Yeah.
Like he's working out.
Sure.
Like doing Zumba.
Or his
Yeah.
butthole.
Yeah, or his butthole. That's all I'm gonna think about. So that's
Yeah,
good.
You're
that's
welcome.
Now I want it double fried if we're gonna do that. But fine dining's nice, dude. Before I dated my girlfriend, I had only had pasta out of the blue box. Like I've never had a real.
Whoa.
Yeah. So like, she's opening my eyes a little bit. We had
Yeah.
like a $130 bottle of Italian wine. It was
What?
Yeah, man. It's the anniversary. You gotta take care of the lady.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
You
That's a
know.
lot.
Well, we all, we've been, well,
Yeah.
Hey, man, the food was good. Don't make me. Well, do I did.
Sorry. I'm
Little
making
power
you
move
thinking.
too,
I
dude.
apologize.
Called in ahead of the time, had them write happy anniversary, our
That's
names. That was a power
That's
move.
cool. This seems like you're doing like a rom-com date. Like where it's they start dating and they're on their anniversary and then they break up that night. You know what I mean?
Oh, thanks, Dale.
Yeah.
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 I mean, we're really going long distance here.
Right.
It's just- I don't know. Food, dude. Fine dining. Whatever.
It's good. I mean, have you ever been to Olive Garden?
That's the thing, dude. It's
Yeah.
like equally Olive Garden. I feel like they're not hiring shitbags. What the real difference
good.
is at these
Pretty good
at these
still.
fancy restaurants is the service.
Is it?
It is.
Also the food, dude. Come on.
No, the
Fresh
food-
pasta versus.
yeah,
I
no.
love all. I love Olive Garden.
Yeah. Come on.
There's
now.
a difference.
Come on
though.
now. Don't.
Yeah.
I'm.
You
I
could
think
look
I
at
do.
Brandon.
I agree with you though. It's like the steak thing, where there's a point where you're like, all right, at a certain
Yeah.
price point, I'm not paying that much for fucking pasta.
Yeah.
Like it's just pasta and a sauce.
Exactly. I mean, it's like corn dog. This is another thing that has a ceiling. We've all had the best corn dog in the world,
Yep.
and that's that.
I didn't even think that someone would make an expensive corn dog.
Well,
I
dude,
feel
there's
like that defeats the purpose of the corn dog.
There's a gourmet corn dog food truck because this city
Yeah.
is on
I mean,
drugs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I went on. Well, I was near it on. I don't know. I walked by this place, saw a sign that said National Corn Dog Day. I said, "Ooh, Daddy likey." Walked over. They were doing $1 corn dogs, gourmet, and I
yeah.
ate it. And I was like, "This could have been at a carnival. Like I could have.
Yeah.
Like it's the same.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
It is funny that this is such like Austin's such a white town that like we don't have a lot of like cool cuisines outside of just like, oh, we have gourmet grilled cheeses, we have gourmet fucking corn dogs, we have gourmet
It's
this,
in
we
a
have gourmet
food
that.
truck.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all just
Ooh.
like
Oh, you put it in a
regular
truck?
white, people that would normally just eat chicken nuggets,
Yeah.
they are out and they're like, wow, that's interesting. Gourmet grilled cheese. I'm one of those people, by the way.
Yeah.
I ate one last night and it was fantastic.
But that was funny because he got the mac and cheese grilled cheese, which came with you could have got bacon, onions, and jalapeno, but when
Avocado and
avocado,
jalapeno.
but he didn't want bacon. The guy didn't speak great English, so he just gave him only mac and cheese,
Yes.
which you couldn't have the bacon anyway. And it was funny because it was good and it looked good, but then as soon as Grant went, that's just pasta between bread. You were like, well, I really spent $11 for this. Like this is, I got duped. Like you said,
Yes,
it's
I
not
got
a
duped.
it's not like a fancy cultured thing. It's just fucking pasta between slices of bread, but we're like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like some Italian people out there that are like, fuck you guys, you have no clue what you're talking about. Like, suck my little wiener, Whatever,
Little
however
Guido,
they
dude.
talk.
Little
Huh?
fucking meatball Guido.
Yeah, dude. I've heard that Italians have huge fat cocks, though.
My big fat Greek
Cock.
cock. My big fat Italian cock.
Yeah,
I'd watch that movie.
yeah.
Who would be the star? Chris Pratt as
Is
Ron
he,
Jeremy.
is he an
No,
Italian?
I'm just kidding. He played the voice of Mario. So you can't find an actual Italian for this.
True.
Now you talk about appropriation. That's a cause I believe
Well,
in.
to
but
be
that's
honest, though, it was still a pretty good movie.
Great movie.
Pretty
didn't,
good.
Didn't see it. I'm one of those guys who forms an opinion and goes on a podcast and talks about it.
I don't. I respect that.
I'm kidding. I don't do that. But
Yeah.
for this, I just did.
Yeah, I like that.
Not
I like that about
not
you.
a normal practice, I would say.
What would
God
you
damn.
do if you found out your girlfriend was an alien this whole time?
Take me to your leader. I mean, look, dude. I got some questions.
Okay, but this is like, this might hurt you. She's like, I am an alien, and I've honestly the reason that you have been foggy is because I have been messing with your brain waves and everything. We're just trying to get information on human biology, and I'm just happen to be here, and I have to do this. You know, like she's basically like, sorry.
Yeah, this feels like an Anne Frank situation. It feels like I'm fucked.
Right.
Like, what do I can't, what am I going to revolt against the regime?
I mean, exactly. What do you do? You're walking me through your process right now.
I mean, at this point, dude, I think I stay on my best behavior.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know, once you realize you're fucked, you try to stay as least fucked as possible.
And you go, okay, so this wasn't love. This was like your job.
But also, like, what an honor.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
Actually,
I mean, they see something in me.
You're really dealing with this very well. Like,
look, man,
you're going through it pretty good.
Because
Because that could be devastating to some people. But
as poorly as it comes out, contrary to popular belief, your boy's a glass half full guy, dude.
That's good.
I'm a man of optimism. I'm a man of
Optimus
Optimus Prime.
autism.
I'm Optimus Prime. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, there you go. God, dude, I think this heat has something to do with the fogginess too. I can't really form. It's just so hot, dude. This is poverty weather. I don't like. This is the weather that is going to crash the Austin housing, because no one's. I mean, you come here for one summer. Why the fuck would you want to live here?
It went down. It went down this year, and I think it's because everyone moved here and was like, "What the fuck?"
I ain't ready for this.
Yeah.
So we get one more summer of that, dude. It crashes again. We buy a house collectively. We turn it into a TikTok content house.
Yeah.
We send over some Korean twinks. I think what Andrew Tate said. It's not trafficking if it's for content. That was my Andrew Tate. Is that good?
That sounded kind of like Liam Neeson.
It's not trafficking. If it's he does have a little like British thing in there.
You sound more Scottish.
Yeah.
He does have that a little.
He's got like a weird, whatever his accent. He's got English and American, and it just turns out to be
Romanian.
Canadian. I feel like he drops A's a little.
No, he lives in Romania, but he's English and American.
I don't think I've ever really listened to him talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not.
If he was Romanian, he'd sound like shit. He would sound much worse.
I am top G.
I am top G.
You're not.
Did he
I
create
like
the top
Lamborghinis.
G? His thing's the top G.
He's the top G. That's
And
his
kickbox.
thing.
Boxes.
Some
Yeah.
top G shit, dude.
Yeah. Which the top G, let's be honest, it's Leonidas.
Yeah.
I mean, he is
No, it's Tim Dillon. He's the top G.
the top G. Right,
My
sorry.
thing is, like, are there actual human males that are like, that's my top G?
Oh, I'm sure
Like they
there
wake
are.
up in the morning, like they log in, what's the top G saying?
There's kids, I'm sure, right now that are like, that's top G.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Brian was 50% into that.
He was.
It was that joking thing but then he brought it up enough where I was like, oh, you've really been researching this.
Yeah, I can see it.
And I won't lie to you. I've seen some videos. Like, they pop up all the time.
Look, dude, if you're just on a terrace in Romania smoking a cigar, kicking a boxing bag, like, I'm going to listen.
It's pretty sweet.
I'm not saying I'm going to agree, but you have my attention. You got it. For now.
Right.
Second I find out, the old HTs involved human trafficking.
Yeah.
You lost me.
Yeah.
You can't really, I'm gone.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree. So, but you're saying that we need to human traffic some Koreans in here for content?
Well, I just think that what's hot, right? Don't people like young Korean boys?
BTS, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, true. But they've kind of fallen off, right?
I think they had to go serve in the military.
Yeah, they got drafted. They got drafted to the Squid Games, but they'll be back.
They're favorites.
They really went to the military?
Could you imagine a post-deployment album just from BTS?
Oh, dude, in the
It's just
trenches.
about depression.
Yeah.
And
Ain't nothing but a heart.
I don't even know
Ukraine.
one of their songs.
well, I don't think it's in English, so we probably couldn't sing it, right? I assume they sing in Korean.
No, I think they sing
No,
in
they
English.
have English songs. That's why they're so big here. I know Dynamite is the name of one of their songs. I don't know the lyrics of it off the top
Oh,
of my
I thought it was
head.
Domino.
Maybe.
It's Dynamite?
I
No,
thought
Domino
so. Maybe
is,
that's Tayo Cruz.
Domino is Jesse J.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Jesse J.
That is Tayo Cruz.
Tayo Cruz Dynamite.
And it's dynamite.
What are we at a junior high dance right now? Dude, am I getting grinded on?
Light it up like
Is the janitor
it's dynamite.
telling me to separate?
Leave room for Jesus.
Yeah.
Stop grinding. She's 12. If that would have been said, I would have been, all right, you're right. That's pretty crazy.
I know, that's literally like, oh my gosh, dude. One of the, dude, I'm a fucking chaperone at a high school dance right now. Shoot me in the fucking head.
Dude, why would you volunteer for that?
That's the only reason why I would is because my daughter's attending.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
gotta get in there and stop whatever's happening.
I'm bringing a riot shield.
But even then, dude, like,
That's the only reason.
Just guarding her back.
Yeah, the
at
real
all
red
times.
flag is the guy that doesn't have a dog in the fight. You don't have a kid that goes to this school, dude. What are you doing by the punch bowl?
Oh boy.
I always
Yeah.
wonder why teachers did that because I don't think they got like any extra money.
I'm sure you get some brownie points.
I would hope so. I would hope you would. Yeah, even brownie points or
Fuck
like
brownie
you know what I mean?
points. What? I get to get the classroom with better AC next year because I had to watch my whole homeroom
Also,
hump each other.
Let's be real. Being a teacher is fucking stupid. So yes, that probably is one of the reasons that they would do that.
Also,
Okay.
dude, these teachers they love the opportunities to seem relatable and hip. It's like if I go to the dance and they see me moving my hips to Taylor Swift.
I mean, it is the fact that a lot of men and female teachers that are high school teachers kind of want to fuck.
also we all had that one like hot teacher that was the chaperone at the dance, and everyone's
dude.
like, "Dude, go ask her.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, get her out
Come
of
on,
here."
so
dude. You
fun.
can,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
go. Come on, Matty,
out
you
to Miss
can do
Dolman.
it.
Miss Dolman, dude. I had this middle school teacher named Miss Chapini, and I'll never forget her. She's the love of my life.
Shout out
still.
Miss Dombrowski.
Dombrowski?
Dombrowski.
Yeah. Wow.
Miss Dombrowski. dude.
Oh my God, Miss Dombrowski. She was a menace. The English teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I believe
They're
so.
all
With that
English
last name, it sounds
teachers.
like she teaches law.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys have any scandals ever at your school? Have we talked about this on here, Matty?
Paul Walker died at my school. Not really, but like right down. It was literally.
Were you in the car with Paul Walker?
No, dude, I threw the banana peel out there.
No, you Super Mario. Mario Kart his ass?
Dude, scandals at my school. Yeah, yes. Fuck you, Jared Snyder, dude. Coach
Whoa.
Snyder. He's the baseball coach
Sounds
who
awful.
embezzled thousands of dollars from families in my community.
Wow.
He had like basically like, you know, when you start a sport in school, there's like a
Sure.
fundraising in the summer to pay your dues to be able to play, cover your equipment and everything. They just fucking like tripled what it was supposed to be every year and would create all these different fundraisers that would go to this booster program that he had. It was literally just his personal like credit card. At the beginning of every season, like it was a joke. He would have like new rims on his car. Like this guy was balling and like all the players would joke about it. And then later in life, I was in the military. I had moved away. Like he's in jail. Like there's a huge article. Like this guy got fucked and he got exposed by my buddy's dad, the whistleblower.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Other than that, yeah, Paul Walker did die down the street. And then
That's
the
kinda
funny thing
crazy.
about that is every girl in my school would post like they thought that meant they knew Paul Walker, and it would be like rest in peace, Paul, like on their Instagram.
yes,
Paul
I
who?
know. I had like a couple of things with. There was one guy, this one specific one, because I hate this guy and I always have. His name is Mr. Arciniega. He was my Spanish teacher.
We still hate him.
Oh, I still hate him, dude.
You know,
fuck him.
and we know you're listening. Fuck you.
Mr.
piece of
Arciniega.
shit.
He was so weird. Like I remember my freshman year, I was in his class, and he would always treat women weird. He would always treat girls just really weird.
All right,
A little extra. Be like, hey, come in lunchtime. I'll help you out. Like that kind of shit.
Yeah, I'm starting to like this guy. You want me back?
Yeah. Right. So
No, fucking creep. Ugh.
So then he's like, I get out of high school, and then I find out there's videos of him at all these porn conventions. He's like a known he's like, I don't know how, but in the lore of all these Vegas porn conventions, he's been seen in so many different videos of being in porn conventions.
He's just a porn groupie.
And
Just
and then
follows Alexis
eventually it
Texas
came
around.
out afterwards too that he was making advances on kids, like shit like that. And I was like, I always knew Mr. Arciniega was a fucking creep.
And you didn't speak up.
No, I did. I told him to his face. I was like, bro, you're weird. And I was
And he said, yeah. I am.
me and my friend Aaron. Shout out Aaron, big black kid. We had his birthday was September 15th, mine's the 16th. And we would always just be like, bro, this guy's weird, right? And he was like, yeah. So we would just never pay attention to him. And one day we just left.
You were at risk. It sounds like Aaron was okay.
Aaron was fine.
Just by the
I
way
was
you
like,
described him.
I mean, I was definitely like his type.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude, you're Dale.
yeah,
I mean, if I was a pedophile, even now, if I saw
Right.
you, what are you, 27?
23,
I'm licking I mean, come on.
licking your chops.
Licking my fucking chops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be, dude, like you.
Okay.
All right.
If you
All right.
Alright, don't make it
now-
weird,
now I'm
Brandon.
uncomfortable. Now I'm uncomfortable.
don't make it weird, dude.
I feel uncomfortable in my own house. This is scary.
Dude, by the way, that's how alpha I am, dude. I come in and turn you into a victim on your own couch.
Yeah, dude, you're trying to fucking turn me inside out. That's what you're trying to do. It's scaring me.
You look like you have a zipper on your back, dude. I don't think it'd be tough.
Me?
Yeah, I feel like I could just really get in there. And,
Really?
Yeah.
You think I'm like that big of a like?
No,
Ooh,
no. You actually look like
whatever you want.
you actually look like those legs could do like a scissor kick.
Scissor kick.
I'm fucked.
I mean,
Also, you look like when like they sprawl out on the mat and they're doing one of these.
Yes.
I feel like I
Yes.
couldn't get you.
I got
You got
a
too
good
much
wrap.
leg. Yeah.
Because I have a small like narrow body, but my appendages are very long.
You have like a praying mantis thing going a little bit.
Yeah.
You look like you give up easy.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to get me quick. I for sure have more endurance.
I
Maybe not
disagree.
physically, but I have more heart.
You have more heart.
That's just from Uncle Sam.
That's.
You
So
know?
you're saying because my lack of Americanism, I have a little less stamina?
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about patriotism, but that's
What you're implying, sir. And I'll have you know,
Hold on, now that you
I'm
mention it,
I'm a pretty big patriot.
now that you
No, you're
mention
not.
I'm a pretty big patriot.
You didn't see the George Bush video. You don't even know what we're talking about. You're
Okay, I don't
You're
know.
basically Saddam.
what's the 7th line of the Declaration of Independence?
Terrorist.
Communist, dude.
Terrorist.
Allah Akbar.
Just explodes. That's how the episode ends. I could special effects some
I'll
explosions
suicide bomb,
in.
dude.
Dude, I would let you suicide bomb if it meant that this podcast would go to
Like
the next
viral?
level. I mean,
Super
just to
viral?
the next level.
That's
we
cool.
we would not be here to. I mean, let's draft
Wait,
up a
so you're
will.
saying you'd be cool if I died for your podcast to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, kill me too. Is what
Oh,
I'm saying.
okay,
But
all right.
we need the money. We need the proceeds to go to the families.
That's true. My family could use some suicide money for
I'm
sure.
gonna embezzle all the money because I'll like live. My laptop will block some of the shine. I'll be ugly and like disfigured,
Yeah.
but
You'll just be a
I'll
nub,
keep the money.
dude. You'll
Yeah.
just be a fucking nub.
I'll buy a cool robot arms. with
You'll
all
be
the money.
You'll be the old grandmother who doesn't like chocolate in SpongeBob. Dude. Just a fucking
Just-
spine on a wheelchair.
chocolate.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that's good. That's rich. Did you see Lizzo's getting canceled for being fat?
yeah.
360, dude.
Well, yeah. There's yeah.
No,
do
she
you know
was
the-
sorry,
fat.
what-
she
what
was
exactly
fat
happened?
shaming her fellow fats.
Did
Okay.
you hear the banana thing?
No, but I would love to leave it there. But
Uh,
I obviously got to hear it.
All right. Well, okay. So that was true. The whole like sexual. She was like fat shaming people, like skinny shaming
on-
them.
on Twitter
being,
or
like,
something?
like all her workers and like fat shaming ones that were heavy and like skinny ones making them eat stuff. But then the big lawsuit is that in Amsterdam, she forced her coworkers under threats of being fired to eat bananas out of the sex workers' vaginas at those freak shows where they do that. And they were basically, she was like, if you don't do it, you're fired. And so they were like, okay, and they ate the banana.
Lizzo's a freak.
I just think it's at any point if you get to that like level of fame and scrutiny, like you're just gonna be a bad person.
Imagine sitting there telling your therapist, like, Lizzo forced me to eat a banana out of a woman's pussy last night. I'm having a hard time compartmentalizing this.
Dude, and
I
then
need, I need help with
because
this
you
one.
can't like they don't have like the technology yet in therapy to like help you out with that. There's like so few people that's ever happened to that
Yeah.
your doctor's probably just like, yo, dog, like
Yeah.
that's on you. I don't know if we can do about this, man.
You
This
might
is
just
kinda,
have to cut out bananas from the diet.
You might just
Bananas
never
and
have to look at
radio.
a banana. I mean, but also if that guy ever hears Lizzo's name again, he's gonna have flashbacks to like a fucking Filipino like hut, and he's just.
I mean this with all seriousness, and again, most things I say are controversial due to my lack of thinking them out. But I want to say that I thought a fat black woman in America was untouchable in this era.
I felt like it.
This is insane to me.
Yeah, but I mean, she
We're coming
can't.
for Lizzo. What are we doing?
The thing is, as soon as any sort of like sexually rapey stuff comes in, they're done. They're donezo.
Here's the thing, though. It really doesn't seem like people are just like besides the lawsuit, it doesn't seem like people give a fuck.
Really?
Dude, it feels like a trend, like, right off the bat, it seems gnarly. And it was like the Jonah Hill thing. I think my original take was, dude, this guy sucks. And then I thought about it, like, no, he's just a douchebag that got exposed
not
for
a
being a
big
douchebag.
deal.
He's literally
Yeah.
just a douchebag.
Right.
That's it. That's where it should have
be
ended.
like a huge scandal. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe you don't like him now, but he's not like a.
It should have ended with this guy saying, I don't want you to do this, this, and this. No thanks, I'm out.
Yeah.
That, like, and you know?
Yeah, like, was it a little insecure? Sure.
Yeah, he's an insecure
Absolutely.
douche. He
He
sucks.
was kind of a pussy about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't
But
feel like
that
he
just
did-
means like, okay, don't date him.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. He just sucks.
I mean, yeah, like he didn't do anything physical harm. Like he didn't really do
She
anything
could have
bad.
broke
It
up
was
with
just-
him at any moment and just been like, no, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not like holding you at
Yeah.
gunpoint.
I guess that is the weird
She could
part.
also beat the shit out of him, dude. I don't know if you've seen them standing next to each other. She towers over this guy.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She's like that surfer chick, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway.
I think the crazy thing about Lizzo, and I'm not victim blaming, but there's no job in the world that you could make me eat a banana out of a sex work. Like if Tom Segura was like, "You're coming on the road with me in Amsterdam," he's like, "But you got to do this." I'd be like, "You know what? I'm gonna stand up for myself here and not do this. I'm not eating the banana."
It would really depend on like my mood.
Oh,
Like
I've
if I'm
eaten
in a
banana.
like if you're
around,
cramping.
If I'm in a fuck, dude.
Boys, I've eaten a banana out of pussy for nothing. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Tom Segura, give me your price.
all right.
I'm just kidding. I have not done that. That's grotesque. I'm with you.
I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm with you.
No,
It's
no, no, no,
disgusting.
no. Yeah, just no.
yeah.
No.
But also, I
I
mean,
like bananas.
yeah, I mean, it does kind of sound like she sucks if all this is true, but I also think no one gives a. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, I think this is what's going to be happening for a little bit now. Like next month, it's going to be a different celebrity and a different celebrity that did something
But
kind
there
of
are
whack.
people that are already backed by like a movement of sorts, so they're like, oh no,
Dude, Ellen.
they're fine.
They came for Ellen for being mean.
Right.
Boo fucking who, dude? Whose
Yeah.
pussy did she snatch? Who did she molest? Nobody. She can be mean. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you just don't work for her.
My thing is like, someone's mean to you, you don't have the self-respect to quit, so you're saying they're using this power to keep me here. No, you can leave. She's just a bitch.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. That's
She's
just
very
that's a
funny.
bad boss.
My mother loves her. She's been drinking out of her Ellen mug for years.
Yeah. I agree too. Like, there's no personal responsibility with any of this anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
That
you're
too.
saying, like, bro, you should have just quit.
The
Like
victim
Ellen's being a
mentality.
cunt to you. Just quit.
dude,
Be a man. Grow up.
I may die a hero or I may die a villain, Dale. I will never die a victim.
Well,
You can fucking
Ooh.
write that down. That was pretty.
Was that from The Dark Knight?
That might have been Bruce Wayne. Yeah, who
Sounds
knows?
pretty good.
But no, dude,
Holy
this victim
shit.
mentality in America is just disgusting to me.
Yeah. I honestly, of all things to be a victim of, eating a banana out of pussy, that's pretty funny.
That's, I mean, look, you are a
That's a
victim.
very
Hey,
funny thing to be a
hey,
victim of.
thoughts and prayers. If this is really
T's and
fucking
P's for sure.
T's and P's, if this is really keeping you up at
Yeah.
night. But like, you know, you weren't at the Boston bombing marathon. You didn't, you know, you didn't lose a leg.
Also, this guy's like, he's probably had like a girlfriend or something, or like a wife, and he's been holding it in for so long.
Who's
he's just
he?
like,
Who he?
whatever guy was eating a fucking.
No, this is
banana
like
out of pussy.
a woman background dancer. These are like her dancers.
Oh, her dancers. I
Yeah.
thought that this was just like, you know, her.
Oh, you
her
think Lizzo's just
security
finding people
guy.
off the streets? You come with me.
I didn't know the situation.
You like bananas?
You like bananas? I
You like bananas?
pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
See,
kind
that's
of
the
not
thing.
that crazy of
If
a
you
jump
pitch
off
that-
point.
That's the thing. You pitch that you like bananas and pussy.
100%. You want to
Yeah.
come to a show that you'll love?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. With
Yeah.
Lizzo, you know, we're probably gonna have some cheesecake afterwards. You know, like we're gonna have a good
yeah,
time.
Hey, easy, pal.
You know, she rips a cheesecake, dude.
Not only that, dude, but you go to Lizzo's house. There's gonna be a nice spread, and she's just serenading you with a flute.
But
That's
the
thing.
spread's just for her, not you. She
Yeah, you
doesn't
have to
share.
sit-
Based off these stories, it sounds
It's like a
that would be
Cosby
true.
situation. I gotta sit and watch her eat it.
Yeah.
Did you guys know
No,
that?
what
That, like,
happened?
there's like
No.
stories like Cosby's bodyguards said that like he used to like before a show he would sit down and make everybody sit there and watch him eat silently. It was like a requirement.
I mean, that's almost worse than rape. That's
fuck?
just
Yeah, well, that's
weird.
his whole thing. He's like a control freak. Like
Yeah.
Bill Cosby could have had sex with anyone essentially, but he's addicted to the control, to like the rape. I don't know how we got.
Yeah, yeah. So
Fuck it.
he's. I mean, yep. It's like a Dahmer of sorts.
Cosby,
Kind
the
of.
opposite. He was going for white women.
I guess you're
Dahmer
right.
was going for black men.
And you didn't eat him.
He didn't eat him, but he was weird. You know.
Cosby ate their souls.
He was.
dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a Dementor.
I'm losing my mind, but I'm like Spencer S. Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Maybe not.
I was gonna say that was.
Maybe not.
was
dude. If I
perfect.
get some adrenochrome in me, though.
Have you? Yeah, I've been interested in that.
Adrenochrome?
Yeah.
The blood of children?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? You sniff that? You smoke it?
I think you bathe in
Drink?
it.
Bathe
I think
it?
it's heroin.
Heroin.
You cook it on a spoon, shoot it in between your toes.
Okay. Heroin goes between the toes, eh?
You can and get higher
It's just-
faster.
yeah, it's just like a spot.
It's more.
I guess.
It's just it's just another vein.
Yeah.
Another intravenous vein.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's
Hockey
good,
hockey
dude.
player. You ever heard the hockey players will take the blades and they cut little slits in between their like big and second toe, and then you take like long cut tobacco and stuff it in your shoe, and then that way you can have like a lip and a buzz in while you're still skating and not
Actually,
worry about it.
That's the most gangster shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Actually,
cool.
well,
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot to
get
go through that.
Super infections because your sock,
Sweaty,
sweaty,
tobacco. I mean, yeah, that's got to be like athlete's foot times a million.
gangrene,
Yeah.
trench foot.
Oh, dude, you get mad trench foot.
yeah,
What's your
because I can't really just spit on the ice. That would be disgusting, dude.
yeah.
Just hardens.
It just I mean, they'd be tripping over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sick though. Like someone has a breakaway and he just like
Yeah.
hits his little skate.
That'd be a cool thing to try and figure out.
I want to say ice skates are the only thing keeping that a white man's sport.
Pretty.
Right.
I mean,
Money. Because
these guys make
hockey's
bank.
expensive.
The
No,
areas-
hockey
Oh,
is
right, right.
expensive.
yeah,
Yeah.
the areas that they play into, like, it's not like a popular thing in like
You
an
can't
inner
play
city.
it in. I mean, like
Dude,
there are
hockey-
rinks in California, but it's not a thing.
See, I grew up in a very particular situation. Valencia has the ice station, which is like a really famous. They've got 2 huge ice rinks in there, and it's like a really famous hockey hub. And like
Yeah.
a lot of travel teams go through there, and that was like my school had a team because of this. Like hockey was for
What was
some
your
reason
hockey team then?
Valencia Vikings. I don't know the Flyers.
The Flyers.
The Flyers.
Nice. Did you play hockey?
No, I wish. I
Yeah.
fucking dude. I
You seem like you
wish.
would actually be like you kind of have a hockey player bod.
First of all, thank you.
Yeah, that's
So-
like a huge compliment.
Second of all,
It's a durable bod.
I don't have the hockey player hair. I have the hockey player hairdo. I just don't rock it the same.
The flow, you could get some serious flow if you wanted
Dude, I
to.
wish I played some puck, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's just you throwing gloves.
It's kind of the coolest, like especially
From an hour.
Okay.
it's definitely the most fun one to watch live. If you've ever been to a hockey game, they're fucking insanely.
Hockey games
fun.
live are so much fun. On
Yeah.
TV, I can't find the fucking puck.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't know about you guys. I cannot find the. I don't know what I'm watching on TV.
Yeah.
All I know is when the sirens go off, it's a goal, and then I
Right.
act like I've been.
Because the refresh rate of like the video is not as good as it is in person. You know, like you're missing that just a couple frames that your actual eyes have than the TV has.
Yeah, I also love the names like Lucic, the great cheat. Like
Yeah.
I love the fucking hockey names.
We were just saying, like, dude, hockey names are like the weirdest names of any sport ever, by far.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, I was gonna say
'Cause they're
baseball's
all
got some
so
gnarly
foreign.
ones.
Russian and French ass, like
Swedish,
weird
you know,
Swedish names. Yeah.
Guys named like
Yeah.
you know, just crazy shit.
Gustafsson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or just like a combination of letters that in like the English language doesn't make a sound that we know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like what is XQRT?
Saplankov, and you're like, oh
okay,
my god.
I'm gonna need to buy a vowel here.
Yeah.
Okay, this doesn't work.
Kaparienkov.
How's there 8 consonants in a row in your name?
Yeah, the Russians.
I thought there was only 7 continents.
No, there's
I'm kidding.
8 wonders of the world,
8 wonders.
9 continents,
Is the
10 syllables.
what are we calling? Is Mount Rushmore a wonder? Can I get the wonders real quick and then
Yeah.
we'll wrap this up?
Mm-hmm.
Of the world, right?
Taj Mahal.
No, give me the wonders of Kentucky.
Well, I think like Mount Rushmore is going to be one of the wonders of America, but not one of the 8. It's the 8 wonders of the world.
I think Niagara Falls is a wonder.
All right.
What are the wonders of America?
Why is there 9 on here? Hold up one second. Let me get
Are
the
we
actual.
adding wonders, dude? Do we have some addendums?
There's wonders of the ancient world, and then I think there's like current world ones.
Oh, here we go. Wonders
Cleopatra's
of the
pussy.
world. Oh,
Wonders
yeah.
of the
So
ancient
7
world.
wonders of the ancient world.
Dude, cavernous.
Oh, because that's the saying. Like King Kong is the 8th wonder of the world, but he's not real. Like because they're discovering him. So there's 7. It's the Great Pyramids of Giza. Colossals.
Overrated.
The Colosseum.
Collie?
Yeah.
Is the
Nice.
Acropolis one of them?
The Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
I've seen those.
The
Pretty cool.
Lighthouse in Alexandria.
A lighthouse. It's pretty
The
cool.
Mausoleum at Helicrinus.
Is this a Greek thing?
It's in Turkey.
Turkey. Okay. I've never heard
The
of it.
statue of Zeus at Olympia
Yep.
and the Temple of Artemis in Turkey.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
Turkey's
no,
on the map, huh? Turkey's. Who knew Turkey was so wonderful?
I thought it was a little bit different.
Here's the new 7 wonders of the
Yeah,
world. And This
yeah.
is what we're
Give me
more
the
familiar with.
addendums.
Yes.
The Great Wall of China.
Yes.
Petra, which is in Jordan. I believe is that the
It's
Mecca?
like religious.
Yeah, like Christ the Redeemer, which is in Brazil.
Brazil,
the big,
the Rio.
yeah.
Dude.
Uh,
That
Ma-
thing is awesome.
Machu Picchu.
Right.
Uh,
Just a temple run.
I can't figure out how to say this, but it's the one in Yucatan, Mexico. It's the El Castillo Pyramid or whatever.
Shout out to Connor Howell and Uncle Ken, who did some excursion down in the Yucatan, discovered a ruin. They're on the map. You don't need to Google it. It's pretty boring, but
That's pretty
keep
cool.
going.
Your uncle?
My friend and his uncle.
The Taj Mahal and then the Giza pyramids.
Yeah. That's a better list than the other one.
Yeah, then they
The
have
other
the
one was
new
like-
7 Wonders of Nature, the new 7 Wonders cities.
What's the wonders of America? If we can just get that one real
Let
quick.
me
'cause
give
that-
me
'cause
a second to try
do you
and
have any
find
guesses?
that.
Wall Street.
Wall Street. I mean,
Wonders-
definitely. I mean, I actually don't know.
Mount Rushmore.
There's definitely going to be like some side of the road thing in like Kentucky.
Mount Rushmore's cool. I just can't figure out where they're
All
going
right.
to put Trump.
Going
Huh?
down, going down from 7 to 1 of I don't know. I guess I don't know what if this. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no order. Never mind. Yellowstone National Park.
Okay.
God, we're boring. Open
Grand-
land. That's one of our
Grand-
wonders.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the geyser and the waterfalls and
Oh
Old
yeah, we got
Faithful
that.
at
Yeah,
Yellowstone.
Okay.
Grand Teton National Park, which is in Wyoming.
She's
What the
got them
fuck is
Grand
this, national
Tetons,
parks?
baby.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
Hey,
That's
I've seen
that's
that
a
one.
banger.
Pretty grand.
Dude,
The Rock-
insane.
Also, no rail
No.
on the canyon.
No.
Huh? You really could just go for it.
Motherfuckers die there all the time.
Yeah, they really got to put up a rail.
The day after I went there was a guy that was trying to take a selfie and he fucking fell back and
Hey, Arizona State Projects Program. We're talking to you. Go on.
yep.
So we said Grand Canyon, Yellowstone.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, Grand
this one's saying, so there's like different lists because I pulled up a couple different websites. Redwoods is one of them.
Redwoods are awesome.
They're saying that.
So
that-
everything in this land is your land. So
Yeah, Mount Rushmore. Some include the Empire State Building and some include the Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay.
Which I feel like are both fair, depending on which
those
coast
are pretty
you're from.
recognizable like American things, you know?
Yeah, I can't really think of any other. I mean, yeah, when you got Grand Canyon,
they're not
you
putting Elon's tunnels in there.
no.
Come on,
What about? I mean,
tunnel or bridge?
maybe Space Needle.
Space Needles.
Yeah, but
okay.
like fucking San Antonio has a space needle.
Bass Pro Shop Pyramid in
Okay.
Memphis.
That's
Is there
cool.
a pyramid?
You've never been to the pyramid?
Dude, no. I'm winning in fucking pussy, dude. I'm not
Yeah.
going to the Bass Pro Shop. I'm kidding.
In Memphis, Memphis is a shithole, but they have they have a giant pyramid that used to be like a performing center, like seated like 20,000 people. The old Memphis Grizzlies or old basketball team played there or something, and then they just turned it into a giant Bass Pro Shop. But it has like, bro, like because it's a giant one, it has a waterfall in it. It has like full ponds. It has the largest glass standing elevator up to like a fancy steak place
That
at
sounds
the top.
cool. I like
a
that.
bowling alley that's like
Yeah.
underwater themed. It's pretty sick.
I wonder what like
I thought you meant an underwater bowling alley, dude. That'd be sick.
They have like
be awesome.
fish swimming around you and stuff, so you're like technically underwater.
yeah.
Dude, it's like, how am I supposed to get this? How am I supposed to get this spare while that otter's tapping on the glass? The fuck?
That's pretty sweet.
see him
I
putting
wonder
bets
I
on
wonder
you.
if North Korea has any wonders of the world.
Yeah,
Probably
Kim
not.
Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un.
He's the wonder of
Don't
North
they
Korea.
have like one of the biggest stadiums in the world?
Yeah.
It's like it
I
seats like a
believe that's a
fucking-
prison.
I think they made a stadium just so that they can watch him play basketball.
Yeah, there's like ancient royal
They just watch him swim laps.
mausoleums.
Ooh.
Yeah, what's up with these dictators? They love people like observing them do activities.
I know.
I don't like people watching me do anything, even
neither.
stand up, which is my livelihood.
I agree. I think like if. Oh my god, dude! I can't have people watch me eat because I eat disgusting.
Yeah, but there's
I go
a
in.
category for that, brother.
Mm,
ASMR, but
You're
like the opposite.
yeah, but mine's not ASMR. Mine's.
Or in your case, the slopposite.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm sloppy. I'm not like I eat shitty things. I'm more attracted
Are
to.
you one of those guys that just like hits your cheek on the way in with the fry, and now there's a little ketchup there that you're gonna leave?
Yep.
There's nothing more disgusting to me than when someone says, "I'm saving it for later." I want to shoot you in the face if you say it. That's so
pretty,
gross.
That's pretty
Ugh.
grotesque. Yeah. What? Nothing cool on North Korea.
Nah.
What's their stadium hold? At least.
All
can
right,
you-
let
can
me
you
see
see
that,
that
yeah.
one?
It's just like a lot of. I ended up on a lot
mean,
of
the Rockets
propaganda
are-
websites.
The Rockets are
A
pretty.
visit North Korea.
Like, dude, one of them was like, check out their lush
Yeah.
greens and bowling alleys. And I was like, bullshit, they have bowling alleys.
Just pictures of South Korea.
yeah.
Ragundo, Rungrado 1st of May Stadium in
Okay.
North Korea. It seats oh my God, 114,000 people.
Jesus.
they-
That's the biggest stadium in the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's insane. All to just like, watch their polo teams or something.
Yeah, it says they had a marathon there.
They had a marathon.
In a stadium?
Yeah.
God, what a boring place. Were you just watching people running? How many laps is 25 miles?
That's pretty trash.
Occasionally they let soccer games in there or football games.
Huh.
And they had this was their way to like when we gave the Summer Olympics to South Korea in '88, they were like, "Well, we could have one too." So they built a giant stadium to be like, "We could have one," and we were like, "Go fuck yourself," and they never got one.
Dude, we do dumb places in America. It was, I think it was Atlanta once, Salt Lake City, and now it's about to be L.A.
LA is the only one that makes sense on that
Yeah.
list. So why would anyone do it in Salt Lake
kidding
City?
me, dude? Bro, when's the last time you've been to Los Angeles?
I mean, it's trash.
You can't drive in it. You can't
I
get
do.
it.
But like,
yeah, I
where
do
would you
dislike it.
suggest they do it?
I feel like,
Texas, baby.
I mean, Austin,
The
we-
home
we-
of
we-
the
we just-
brave.
I
land
mean, what,
of the
dude? Our
free.
fucking 2-lane highway 35 that splits on top of each other would implode when 150,000 North Koreans came here to watch the soccer game.
That's fair.
Seattle feels like it makes sense.
Every event would be rained out.
Don't
Yeah.
they all have domes?
Nope. Seattle's CenturyLink is open top. Mariners Stadium is open top. Only their hockey
You
arena,
know, you
which would
think-
seat only
You
20,000.
think they would have planned for that?
I mean,
Because you need a big,
Yeah.
you need a big stadium that won't get rain. Which
Yeah.
or SoFi, Dallas could actually work
I was gonna say
because you have
Dallas.
AT&T, which seats like 90.
AT&T is awesome. It looks so cool.
Trying to think who's got like San Francisco's got a bunch of stadiums, right?
All
Not
of them are
anymore.
outdoors and it rains
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And you want
Kinda
to talk about a
fucked.
fucking shithole, dude?
I would talk about protests. Yeah.
Yeah. San Francisco sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
San Francisco sucks. Is that what all?
I think I'm ready. If
So
you
we
want to
got-
hit record. Dude, that was nice. It was a nice podcast. The dogs are. We're just a road cast at this point. I don't even. Do we still have a studio?
Yeah, it's getting
All right.
completely redone. That's
Oh,
why
nice. Nice.
why we're not in it. They're replacing all the equipment, getting nicer mics, nicer cameras, nicer everything.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
going to be a great setup. There's going to be like 8 different ways that the studio can be set up. So, it
Hell
should be
yeah.
a lot more efficient now.
Well, honorary dog friend of the pod, Dale joined us today.
Yep.
Thank you, brother. This comes
Thank
out
you.
tomorrow.
Cool.
So,
All right.
if you got anything to plug.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So we have a show on Saturday night at Roscoe's Comedy Club on East 7th Street. It's called Taking Shots. It's at 10:30. So feel free to get tickets. Link is in my Instagram bios and shit. I'll be posting it all week. So come out to that.
I did a show at Roscoe's this last weekend for the first time. It's pretty nice.
It's great.
Yeah, it's a nice
it's
room.
a fun place. They really let the comics kind of do their shit. Good green room. It's fun.
Brandon, you got anything?
Taking Shots. I'm producing that with Dale. So, go to that on Saturday if you're listening.
And then Friday night, I'm hosting the drop-in at Sunset Strip. Get your tickets, sunsetstrip.com.
Let's go.
What
yeah.
else? I don't know.
What about
you-
God Bless America, maybe?
God bless. You guys see Oppenheimer?
No.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
like, it's
That's
cool.
all I needed.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
All right, Captain's dogs. Woof woof.
Yeah.